honey. You know it will be your mom's birthday this coming weekend, right?
Oh, of course. How can I forget my own mother's birthday?
Okay, good. Do you have any plans on what you will do for her birthday? We talked about maybe just cooking her favorite food, right? And just giving her some cash that she can spend.
Well, she said that she wants to go to a steakhouse for her birthday. So I am thinking that we should take her to a nice place somewhere downtown.
Do you know how much those are per person? Those run at least $150 for one person at least. The ones downtown are at least $250 per person.
Yeah. She saw it on TV once and said she has always wanted to try going to a restaurant like that. She likes the old school interior and of course she loves steak. She told me that since it'll be her birthday soon, that we should take her there.
And you said okay to that? I really hope you didn't already tell her yes.
Well, yeah. Of course I said okay to that. My own mother, who is getting older, said she wants to eat that kind of food for her birthday. So of course I said yes to it. How could I say no?
No, I mean... Honey, I want to take her there too, but you know they recently raised the mortgage this month, so we don't really have much room for extra spending.
Oh, please. We're only going once, okay? It won't cost that much. Maybe just a few $100s.
But still... I really do want to treat her to a good restaurant for her birthday, but seriously, our budget is in the negatives already.
What do you mean we're already in the negatives? Just how much exactly did they raise the mortgage? It can't be that much, right?
It is that much. Plus, have you forgotten already? You accidentally hit a really nice imported car, so we have to pay a big portion for the repair fee for that.
Oh, that's right. No, but still though. I honestly don't think it will cost that much to bring Mom to a steakhouse. And it'll just be the three of us.
When I tell you we're in the minus, we really are in the minus. Like, we have no cushion to be spending extra this month. And you recently quit your job, so we have kind of been in the minus for a while now.
Okay, fine. So, what do you suggest we do for Mom's birthday this year? I really want to grant her her wish because I want to make sure my mom feels special on her birthday.
I am really sorry to have to say no to bringing her, but I think we can only afford to take her to Chili's or Olive Garden. That should be okay, right? They serve some steak there, too.
Oh my goodness. You know how my mom is? Chili's or Olive Garden? You're kidding, right? Do you really think, with her style and personality, that she'd be happy going to some cheapo restaurant for her birthday?
Then what should we do? We really don't have the money to treat her to a nice steak. Plus, please tell your mom that we are really sorry, but that's pretty much all that we can afford.
Ugh, whatever. I don't know. I can try and tell her, but she'll probably just yell at me or something. Okay, whatever. I'll try to explain to her, I guess.
Just try to explain to her as best as you can that our budget is super tight lately. I am sure she will understand our situation. It's really hard to budget everything, plus these extra expenses when we're already in the negatives.
Babe, you know how my mom is. Yeah, sure, I will try. Anyway, like I said, if this gets her, she'll really be angry at us. Just keep that in mind, okay?
Hey! Nina! Where are you? Are you there? Oh my gosh, Linda. I'm so sorry I couldn't pick up. I was doing laundry, that's why I couldn't get to my phone immediately. Have you lost your mind? Tell me, did you lose your mind or not? You must have gone crazy. Huh? What are you talking about, Linda? Stop pretending like you don't know what I'm talking about. Rick said that you suggested we go to Chili's or Olive Garden for my birthday. Oh, yeah. I did suggest that. It's because they raised the mortgage starting this month. There's an increase in payment, but we aren't earning extra. That's why we're so tight with our budget the past few months. And Rick hit an expensive car recently. You know how expensive the repair for those are, and we are responsible for a big portion of it. So, I'm really sorry, Linda. I don't care! How
How dare you think I'd be okay with some cheap restaurant for my birthday? Is that how much you think I'm worth? My goodness. Chili's or Olive Garden? You really think that's appropriate for you to take your mother-in-law to some chain restaurant? You really must have lost your mind.
I'm really sorry, but they serve pretty good food, too. And they have a steak menu. I'm sure there are other food menus that you can choose from. Rick and I just don't have the extra pennies to spend on a really high-end restaurant. We have been in the negative since he quit his job.
No! I don't want to go to some low-class restaurant. Never. There is no way I am celebrating my birthday in Chili's or Olive Garden.
But you know, so many people celebrate their birthday in Chili's or Olive Garden. They have birthday specials there and their food is quite good. Plus, we'll celebrate it together as a family.
Nope. There's no way I'm going there. I don't care if I'm dying. I will spend my birthday as grand as I can. I am going to a steakhouse for my birthday. That's final. I don't care if you and Rick have to borrow money or what, but I'm going to a steakhouse for my birthday. No questions.
But Linda, please, I really wish you would understand our financial situation right now.
Are you by any chance being like this because your parents only run a small sandwich stand?
What? How is your birthday related to my parents' business?
Because you grew up with not much to spend. I mean, how could you think that a steakhouse is expensive to the point that you are trying so hard to avoid going there? No wonder people always say not to make ties with those who do not earn much. They were right about that. I should have made Rick marry someone who came from a well-off family.
Linda, what you said just now is a bit too much. That was harsh and hurtful. I don't think I deserve to hear any of that.
Well, what do you want me to do? You want me to sit in some cheap restaurant, wait for my food that may not even come in 30 minutes? You think that will make my birthday memorable?
Do you really have to go to a steakhouse for your birthday?
Yes! I have to go to a steakhouse for my birthday this year. If we don't go, know that I will never, ever see you again. Hey, sweetie. How have you been? I heard from Rick that you made a reservation at a steakhouse restaurant downtown.
Oh, yeah, I did. Because you really wanted to go, so I had no choice. And Rick wanted to make sure that you get to celebrate your days however you want to.
Well, you should have just done this from the start. That would have been nice, and we could have avoided our conversation a few days ago, you know? You kept saying that you guys had no extra money to spend, so we ended up having a bad conversation because of that.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, thank you so much for granting my birthday wish. We'll enjoy the food there. Let's see each other on my birthday!
Sure, Linda. No problem. We will see you on your birthday. Take care.
Nina, what do you think of this bag? Isn't it really nice? I think it looks very shimmery and elegant at the same time.
Yeah, I guess, but why are you suddenly sending me a photo of this handbag? This is a lady's bag.
Well, we are going to the steakhouse for my mom's birthday, so it's kind of wrong to just go there without bringing her a present, you know?
What? Honey, that handbag is a Chanel one. That's a luxury bag that's very expensive. What have I been telling you about our budget for this month? Did you ever listen to what I repeatedly said?
I know. But have you ever seen my mom use a clothing item that's not a luxury brand?
Ugh. But honey, I already told you many times that we are super tight with the budget this month. We really cannot spend that much anymore. I could barely afford just the reservation for the steakhouse. And now this Chanel bag? The reservation itself required an advance payment of $200 for 3 people. And if we end up not going, we won't get that money back. We could easily use that money towards our monthly groceries, you know.
I am very well aware of that. That's why I bought this bag from a secondhand seller. And you know, when it comes to Mom, she doesn't really care if the luxury item is new or secondhand. As long as it is a luxury brand, she doesn't really care.
And do you think that's still okay to be spending more even if it's a second-hand item? Anyway, how much did you pay for it?
Oh, this? It was $3,000. I think it's pretty good for the condition of this bag, considering it's a second-hand one.
What? You said that's second-hand! How could a second-hand bag cost $3,000?
This is actually quite a good price for this bag. The retail price for new ones go well beyond $7,000, so getting this for more than half price is really good, you know. This is actually quite cheap for the second-hand ones.
Ugh. Honey, that's a lot of money still. We're already taking her to a really fancy restaurant. Let's just give her $300 in cash. I think that should be enough.
Huh? Just $300? What do you want her to do with that? Buy a handkerchief?
Then why don't you go find a job, earn money, and use that money to get her a gift? If you really want to buy your mom an expensive gift, then you should earn extra for that instead of taking it out from our monthly budget.
Whoa, hold on. Are you really gonna go there? You can't talk to me like that just because I'm jobless at the moment.
Talking to you like how? I'm just telling the truth. I am the only one working right now, and I'm barely earning anything. It is already hard enough to budget with the little money I am earning. But then here you are overspending well beyond our budget. That's why I'm being so fussy with our budget right now.
Overspending? Wow. How could you say that giving my mom good gifts for her birthday is overspending? How is that overspending?
You know that I would love to give her those too if we had the extra money to spend. But we don't. And you know that. But sadly, we're not in the situation to be doing that right now. So please work with me here.
Ugh, whatever. It is my own mother's birthday, so I will get her whatever I want. I will get her the gift that I know she will love.
You better not. I swear to God, you better not go through with that purchase. Rick, you are seriously stressing me more than I deserve. You're my husband. You should understand why I'm being very finicky over this.
Whatever. Who are you to tell me not to buy my mom a simple birthday gift?
Hey, Nina. I really love the handbag. It's so beautiful. And the steakhouse was amazing. I really enjoyed the food there. And the service was just superb. Oh, I'm so glad you loved what we prepared for you, Linda. It's good to hear you enjoyed your birthday. Yeah. Anyway, did you and Rick have a fight? You two were a bit off earlier. Oh, no. It wasn't like that at all. We didn't fight. Just had a conversation about our monthly budget. Okay. Just keep in mind you do not have the rights to be starting fights with a man like my son, okay? I don't care what the reason is. Okay. Yeah, got it. Okay, on another note, before I forget to bring this up, Nina, I think you need to step up your fashion sense. How could your fashion be so bad? I mean, you are way younger than me, yet you don't seem like you have a good understanding of recent fashion trends. Huh? What's this all about? Why are you bringing up fashion all of a sudden? I'm talking about the bag you and Rick got for me. I mean, it just looks so old-fashioned. Come on. Where'd you get this bag? Oh, that? I had nothing to do with that, really. It was Rick who chose that bag. Oh, Rick did. Oh, okay. But still, I mean, he's a guy, you know? As a woman, you should help him out when it comes to these kinds of things. Oh, yeah, okay. I will do that next time. But those words you said are a little harsh and very judgy. I mean, look at me, Nina. Just take a good look at me. Even at my age, I look super fashionable and sophisticated. Don't you think? I bet no one in that steakhouse restaurant is as elegant and sophisticated as me. Did you see the other people there? My gosh, their outfits were just so outdated. Definitely not nearly as luxurious as mine. Yeah, for sure, Linda. But I can't just throw away a gift from you guys. I'm still going to use this. Next time, though, please make sure to take a good look at the item. Or at least look at some fashion magazines so you know what the trends are these days. I mean, I get it though. Fashion is something you need to learn from a young age. And given that your parents only ran a small sandwich stand, I can't blame you for not having a good fashion sense. Well, I was raised to not judge people based on their looks or clothes. My parents always place value on things that are not just visible to the naked eyes. They also always emphasize that people's actions and words matter more than their clothes or what the eyes can see. Well, that's kind of common knowledge, Everyone knows that. But I bet your parents just said that because they didn't really have much to give you anyway. I mean, all they did was make sandwiches every day. So it kind of makes sense that they didn't care much about fashion or looks. Yeah, I guess so. You're entitled to your own opinion, so whatever. Yeah, anyway. I'll use this bag when I go grocery shopping or something. Ugh, I bet even then it's embarrassing to use this bag. Rick! Are you being serious right now? What did I tell you?
What? What did I do this time? I bet it's about money again, isn't it?
The bag you gave to your mom as her birthday gift. Did you really have to buy that for her? This is like the 5th time I'm bringing this up, and I'm tired of having to repeat myself over the same thing.
Well, my mom told me that she really wanted that bag. What do you want me to do? It's her birthday. If you wanted something for your birthday, I'm sure you'd want your husband or own child to get it for you.
What? She said she wanted it? Did she really say that? You know what she told me? She said that bag is so trashy and cheap looking and that I should learn about fashion. She blamed me for giving her that bag when you chose that, and now you are saying that she wanted that one.
You probably just heard her wrong. My mom would never say that. Anyway, all I did was buy my own mother a gift she wanted. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Ugh, Rick. You could have said you can't afford it even if she insisted that she wants that bag. I mean, we don't have money just laying around to randomly buy a bag that costs $3,000.
It was Mom herself who suggested I get her something secondhand. I mean, she was already considerate enough to just ask for a secondhand item. How could I tell her no?
I really can't do much now because you already paid for that bag. But next time, please, Rick. Just please think more thoroughly. Please don't do anything too rash next time. We already maxed out our credit card and we are racking up interest on it.
My gosh, Nina. Are you really picking a fight over something as small as $3,000?
What? As small as $3,000? If that money is so small, then why don't you work and earn that money?
Fine. I'm so sick and tired of this. Fine. I will find a job.
My gosh. I'm getting a headache. Hey, Nina. How have you been? I am going to a really luxury trip with my group of friends, right? Oh, yeah. I did hear about that from Rick. Sounds fun, Linda. I hope you enjoy that trip with your friends. Be safe while you're out there. Oh, good. So you do know. I need money for that. Could you send me $1,000 for my pocket money? I'm gonna need some money to bring while I'm with my friend group. What? Wait. Why $1,000? For what? What exactly do you need that much money for? Like I said, it's a luxury trip. I should have at least $1,000 that I could use to pay or buy for some stuff. That's the least I should bring with me. But Linda, you are only staying there a night. I don't think you need $1,000 for a 1 night and 2 days trip. Yeah, that's right. I'm going for that long and need that much. I know you have never gone to a luxury trip, so you probably don't know what goes on there. But we go shopping and try really fancy restaurants. Having $1,000 is just the basic. I think $1,000 is too much for a really short trip like that. And I'm sure you guys can pitch in when going to eat out, since there'll be a few of your friends with you there. Plus, you already paid for everything. Flights, accommodation, transportation, and food are all already paid for. There's really not much else you need that much money for.
My gosh, Nina! Do you ever listen? I told you it's a luxurious trip! Do you not get it?
Yeah, sure, it's a luxury trip. I get it. But still, $1,000 for a 48-hour trip.
You got paid yesterday, right? So I'm sure you have at least $1,000. Hurry up and send it to my bank account, okay? I need it ASAP because I'm leaving in 2 days.
Ugh. But Linda, you know how much we have been struggling financially. We've been having money issues for a while now, and you're one of the people who know about this.
Jesus, Nina! Are you being serious? You just want me to die miserably, huh? You're probably just waiting for my death at this point. You are just unbelievable. You can't even do something so little for your mother-in-law who is at her latter days.
No, Linda. That's not what I meant at all. When did I ever mention that I want you to die? Don't take it that way. I never said anything like that to you.
What do you mean you don't mean it that way? That's exactly what you mean. I think you just want me dead now because I'm such a burden.
Ugh. Fine, Linda. I'll send you the $1,000 as soon as I can.
Nina, you could have just done this from the start. Thanks for this. We could have avoided that argument earlier. Oh, and by the way, we will have a short picnic during the trip, and I said I'll bring some sandwiches. So please prepare some sandwiches that I can take with me, okay? And make different ones, like ham, chicken, and beef sandwiches.
Okay, I'll get that ready too. I will let you know when it's ready for you to pick them up. Honey, don't you think your mom is being too much? I mean, she's just asking for so much from me and you.
What is it this time, Nina? What did I do wrong again this time?
Well, it's your mom. She said that she's going to a luxury trip and demanded that I give her $1,000 for her pocket money. That's seriously a lot just for 2 days. You know the things we can buy or pay with that money.
Why are you complaining about that? As her child and daughter-in-law, we should be able to give her that since she is going to be away on a trip.
Do you really think that $1,000 is a small amount considering our financial situation? That can cover 2 of our monthly bills.
Nina, it's just $1,000. No need to make it a big deal. If you just work, you can easily earn that much in less than a month.
You know that we still have so many payments left for that bag you got for your mom on her birthday, right?
Yeah, I know that. That's why I did a 12-month installment plan so we don't have to pay that much every month.
You really think that helps with our budgeting? Even though it's only little payments per month, that's still extra payments we have to make. Have you ever thought of that? Imagine the $250 we could have saved every month instead of paying it towards some bag that neither you and I use.
Oh, whatever. I'm tired of your complaints. And now that I really think about it, what my mom said was right.
What? What did she say? What is she right about?
There's a reason why you are so uptight with money, and it's because your parents run a small sandwich stand that doesn't really earn much.
Are you being serious right now? Did she really say that? I can't believe she said that about my family. That's really rude and uncalled for.
Yeah, it's really true. Those who grew up with barely anything are always so uptight about money, all down to the penny. And seeing how you are with our budget and money stuff, that is really true. You are living proof of that.
Rick, how could you say that to your own wife? Are you done? Have you said everything that you want to say?
Then quit nagging me about how I spent money. It's because you're so dramatic about it. If only you would just let me do this for my mom, we would not have this argument right now. Hey, sweetie. I left some sandwiches at your house for you. I made sure to package them nicely so they don't go bad too fast. Make sure to check the fridge in your garage. I left them there.
Mom! How are you? When did you leave those in my house? You should have told me that you stopped by. I would have left work early and made you something to eat before you went back to your house.
Oh, don't worry about it. I know you're busy working, so I didn't want to bother you.
But still, you could have at least called. I haven't seen you in a while, Mom. We could have had a quick meal together.
I know you are stressed and busy at work and don't have enough time to pack your own lunch or snacks, so I wanted to give some to my sweet daughter.
Thank you so much, Mom. You are the best. I really miss you.
I miss you too, dear. Enjoy the sandwiches I made and give some of them to your in-laws. I heard she's going on some trip, so I made extra for her.
Mom, you have no idea how much this means to me. I've been really tired and stressed these days.
Oh, my dear. Aren't you just sweet? You don't have to say that. I love you, dear.
Mom, I'm still really thankful for it. And I'm so glad you are my mom.
Anyway, cheer up, my baby. And I made sure to make extra sandwiches for Rick's mom and her friends. So share some, but also make sure you eat the ones I specially made for you.
I will. Thank you so much, Mom. Please take care all the time.
Nina! Are you being serious right now? You want me and my friends to eat this kind of sandwich? It smelled so gross and just straight up disgusting. I'm just... Oh my gosh.
Oh my god! Linda, why are the sandwiches that my mom packed for you in the trash? That's just so rude! How dare you do that to my mom's sandwiches?
That's right. I knew it was your mom who made these sandwiches. I knew immediately, just based on the packaging used for this. My goodness.
Linda, my mom knew that you were going on a trip, so she stayed later at her shop to make those for you. You should be thankful that you got those for free without even lifting a finger or giving anything in return.
Didn't I tell you to order special sandwiches at La Pêche Gourmet in downtown LA? And you give this cheapo sandwich from your parents' sandwich stand.
But Linda, you still can't just throw away perfectly edible sandwiches. Those are still fresh and it doesn't matter if it's from some gourmet or not. You can still share those with your friends.
You want me to embarrass myself in front of my rich friends with this cheap sandwich? There's no way I'm doing that. Not over my dead body.
What is there to be embarrassed about? Because it's not from some overrated sandwich store in downtown LA?
Exactly! So you do know the reason why I would be embarrassed to share this. This is just as bad as those sandwiches they sell in corner convenience stores. We are not beggars who would just eat this kind of sandwich.
What? Beggar? Are you done? Have you said what you wanted to say? You are seriously so rude to me this whole time. I don't know how I've endured your really harsh words that are so uncalled for. I was the one who helped you with your pocket money for that trip and even had my mom make some sandwiches. Yet you show zero appreciation. How ungrateful of you.
Yes, you heard me right. Beggars. Only beggars would eat this kind of sandwich. What is it even worth? Like $2 per sandwich. My gosh. This is the type of sandwich that poor people eat. Please don't expect me to even take a bite of this poor people food. Never! Not in this lifetime! You cannot pay me to eat this.
Okay now, Linda. You really gotta stop talking like that about my mom's sandwiches. You're crossing the line. That's just too harsh and too much. That's not right for you to be saying that at all when we were the ones helping you.
How am I crossing the line? You are the one crossing the line. How dare you give me this kind of sandwich and expect me to share it with my friends?
Are you happy now? Does it make you happy that you threw away perfectly fine sandwiches? Not only is it such a waste that you threw all of those away, it's so disrespectful to my mom's time and hard work preparing those.
Yes, I am. I sure am happy. If I had shared it with my friends, they would have laughed at me and looked at me weird. I'm just so embarrassed to even take these with me to this trip. This is all your fault. You ruined my trip. I should have known earlier not to make ties with those who come from poor people.
Linda, You're always talking down on my parents' sandwich business ever since you knew about it. Are you sure you won't regret doing that? Because once you know the truth, I know you will be so fake and try to butter me up. So I hope you don't regret all those rude and disrespectful things you've said to me and my mom.
Regret what? Why would I regret what I said? You know what I do regret? I regret that you are the one that Rick had to marry. That's what I regret. Nina! How would you give your mom sandwiches to my mom? You know how my mom is. She doesn't eat sandwiches that are less than $10, and she is very specific about the sandwich that she likes.
What? It's just a sandwich. It's honestly not that big of a deal.
That made my mom super angry. She's about to lose her mind right now. To her, it's a big deal. These things she shares with her friends are her way of showing her lifestyle and capabilities.
Well, yeah. I know that made her really mad. She just gave me a call a few minutes ago.
Are you really that dense? You always knew that the only sandwiches she ever eats are those ones that LaPeche makes. The one in downtown LA. Even when that place makes her sandwich wrong, it angers her. Imagine you giving her some sandwich from some random sandwich stand.
Psh, whatever. Does it really matter if the sandwich is made in downtown LA or made in Glendale? And it's not random. It's a sandwich my mother made for her.
Of course they are different. Duh. It's because you have never had those, so you have no idea how different they are.
You think I've never had those?
Yeah, of course. You think you'd be able to afford those when your parents only earn a few thousand from their business?
That's enough, Rick. I am done talking to you about this. We are obviously not seeing eye to eye here, and you are completely siding with your own mother over your own wife.
Just hurry up and apologize to Mom right now. She is super upset about what you did. Just say sorry to her, got that?
Are you sure you and your mom won't regret what you guys always say about my parents' sandwich business?
Regret what? Why would I regret what I said? Just listen to what I said and say sorry to her. Immediately.
Okay, fine. I will say sorry to her because it's my fault. I will buy your mom a bag and ask for her forgiveness when she gets back from her trip. I know she is really into bags, so I will get her something that's better than the bag you gave her for her birthday.
You? Buy my mom a bag? And a better one than the one I got her. Psh, yeah, right. With what money?
Don't worry about how I will pay for it. I will take care of the money. Just make sure you bring your mom to the secondhand luxury store next week. I will show her the capability I have.
Wow, I'm really looking forward to this and excited to see what kind of luxury bag you're going to give her. By the way, if I go with her, will you buy me something too?
Just do as I say. Bring her to that store next week, and I will apologize to her.
Okay, fine. I'll drive her there next week. I'm sure she will easily warm up and forgive you, especially since it'll be a nicer and of higher value than the one I recently gave her.
Hey, Linda. I'm really sorry. I should have thought more about preparing those sandwiches for you.
So you do know what you did wrong?
Yes, I thought about what I did, and I think I really was in the wrong. So I will buy you a bag as an apology gift.
Oh, are you really going to? Wow, I can't believe you are giving me something I actually want without me having to ask for it. Am I dreaming? Is this real life?
Yes, I will buy a bag for you. But I don't really have much money, so I can only buy you a second-hand bag. Is that okay?
Oh dear. Of course second-hand is okay. As long as it's a luxury brand. Whether it's new or second-hand doesn't matter. Even second-hand ones can be so rare and difficult to find.
Then next week, go to the second-hand store. I already told Rick and he will drive you there.
Oh my gosh! Really? That store sells high-end second-hand stuff. I'm so excited.
Well, of course I have to take you there. I have to buy you stuff that matches your level.
Oh, wow, Nina. You really are learning about fashion and knowing my style. I will make sure to go there with Rick next week.
Yep. I'll see you there next week, Linda. I promise you will love the present I will give you.
Nina, are you serious right now? Have you lost your mind? How dare you hit my mom with a bag?
You must have really lost some of your screws in your head, didn't you? Me? Lose my mind? Maybe it's you two who forgot your brains at home. Just shut your mouth, Nina. You liar! How dare you lie to us, too? You lied to us, huh? Just to try and trick us?
Of course she was trying to trick us. And what she said was for sure a lie.
Lie about what? All I did was just show you guys the truth. What's wrong with that? Lies! You are such a liar! I can't believe you have been feeding us lies this entire time. I've always known that you are such a cunning girl. I should have trusted my guts. How could beggars like you and your mom go into an exclusive luxury store? There's just no way. I can't believe they let you in. Even if you were to buy me a luxury handbag, it doesn't make sense that they would let your mom go in that kind of high-class store. Just no way. What do you mean, no way? Linda, you're the one who had to beg me for $1,000 because you don't have your own money. And you go out and pretend like you are rich. Act like you're elegant, when in reality, you don't have any money and can barely afford anything.
Nina, is that really true? That your mom owns that branch of luxury items? I can't believe it. I thought she just had a small sandwich stand near the university.
There. You still don't believe me. Just because she has a sandwich stand does not mean she cannot own a luxury brand store. There's no law that prohibits her from owning different businesses, right? And my mom was able to buy a few building complexes using the money she earned through her sandwich stand. I just didn't tell you guys about it. That's such a lie! There's just no way! How could someone who makes sandwiches own such a business? Linda, weren't you the one who told me that I should learn more about fashion, right? Huh. Well, Linda, my mom is a very humble human being, unlike some people. So she does not need to brag about her own achievements through clothes or jewelry. Maybe you should learn to be modest and learn to distinguish who is actually rich and who's not. Who are you to tell me what to do? Also, you hitting my head is totally considered physical assault. Did you think I did that for no reason? Your mom called my mom really bad words. How could she say that my mom is a beggar? That's just so rude.
My mom was just also really shocked. She didn't mean it.
Dude, do you think it makes sense to call people names just because they are shocked?
Did you just call me dude? Are you being serious right now, Nina? Unbelievable. I can't believe this is happening. And all this time you had money, yet you pretended that you didn't.
I did not lie. The store is really my mom's store. She owns that. That store is under her name. And she raised me using the money she earned from that store. But now she does not have to do that anymore.
What? Why? What exactly are you saying?
Well, my mom actually owns a few secondhand luxury stores. So she is thinking of transferring the registration to my name so one of the stores will be mine. And then I can just run that store and earn money through that.
I know I made you upset many times before, and I really want to say sorry. Please forgive me for those times, okay?
Dear, would you be able to sell me some of those luxury items for a cheaper price? Wow. You two are really a perfect set of a mother and son. You two are equally fake. You know you two aren't my family anymore, so why should I help you guys? What? What do you mean we're not family anymore? Are you trying to imply that you will file for divorce? You want to divorce my son? Exactly that. You got that right, old lady. You two are the real beggars. You guys have nothing to your name. Your son is jobless, and all you do is demand money and things from your daughter-in-law. You guys always want to use luxury brands, but your personalities are worse than fake luxury items. Faker than ever. After everything that happened, I filed for divorce and separated from my ex-husband. Just to make everything clear about what happened at the store, It wasn't me who hit Linda with the bag, but my mom. It was my mom who hit her head with the bag. Everyone inside the store was so shocked that they thought it was myself who did it. The moment my own mom realized what I had to go through with Rick and Linda, she got so angry that she immediately picked up the closest Chanel bag and smacked Linda straight to her head with it. Linda, who was always obsessed with all these luxury goods, begged me not to go through with the divorce. But of course, I didn't listen to her plead. I signed the papers and submitted them. And ever since then, my heart and my mind have been at peace, and I feel so much happier now.